Milk Makeup has expanded their Hydro Grip line with a new skin tint. I've been testing this for the past week. I want to share some wear tests and my full review with you. Hey y'all, it's Heather, and I'm so excited because we are talking about the new Hydro Grip skin tint from Milk today. This skin tint has a lot of claims. I want to go through all of them with you. I want to share my wear test. I want to mix and match the different primers, powders, and I want to share with you my full thoughts, show you some shade comparisons, and let you know if this skin tint does what it says it will do. They say this is a skin tint that will last for 12 hours. I have oily skin, okay? Like oily skin. I am living in the South, a humid place, and I want to know if this is going to last on me, because me and hydrating skin tints don't always get along the best because it will usually like wear away in areas. You're going to see me check in sunlight, in bathroom lighting, and lamp lighting. I'm going to show you close-ups, and I want to show you how this wears. This skin tint comes in 15 different shades, and I will link it down below for you. Right now I'm finding it at Milk and at Sephora, and they sent me 2 of the shades. So at the end we will do shade comparisons so that you can see maybe how it compares to some other skin tints, some other foundations, just in case you're looking for your shade. But I am super excited about this. Milk says that it took them 3 years to perfect this formula. Had Milk not sent this to me, I would have purchased it myself because I'm always curious about what Milk does. They're a really cool brand to me. A lot of their products really work, and I really love the Hydro Grip line, even with my oily skin. I do like this packaging. I think it fits in really beautifully with the other Hydro Grip products, and I want to show you the texture because we have this kind of like squeeze tube design in the packaging, and it is really like a gel-like texture. I thought that was really interesting. I expected it to be a little more liquidy, but they say it's a gel, and it really kind of is a gel. Now this is a light coverage. If you go on and you buff it in with a brush, really beautiful, but you can definitely build it a little. I would say I could get this to be like a medium coverage in certain areas, but overall I would say it's a light coverage, not a sheer, but a light. Now before I give you my full review after trying this for the past 6-7 days now, I want to share with you my 2-day wear test and check-ins and close-ups and everything so that you can see for yourself before I give you my thoughts. To start off the first day, I'm using my Milk Pore Eclipse Mattifying Primer. This is a glowy skin tint, so I wanted to go in with the mattifying primer. I'm going to show you the shades swatched on my face. You can see my skin is pretty matte. The light is hitting it, so I still look a little bit glowy, but this is the shade 7. This is a medium neutral shade. I could definitely make this shade work with bronzer, but this is the shade Medium Tan Warm. This is a really good shade too, a little deep, so I'm going to mix both the shades together, and I'm going to use the blending brush. This is the brush that Milk sent me, and I do really like this brush. I've used it with other products too, like their jelly blushes, and I really like it. So you can see the skin tint is definitely making me more glowy. It's giving me that coverage, that light coverage. You can still see some of my imperfections peeking through. I definitely have some texture. You can see on my forehead there where I have that texture. You can see though that it's definitely glowy. You can see my pores. This is a light coverage glowy skin tint, but I'm going to add some concealer for some coverage because I want to wear makeup, you know, I just want to wear my makeup. I'm going to pounce in the Milk concealer. This one is actually their Future Fluid Concealer in the shade 12. This is an olive undertone. I'm going to take a little bit of cream bronzer, and that's what I really think I could make shade 7 work with some bronzer, and I think I could make shade 9 work with just like a little bit of a lighter concealer. So I really could go in between the shades, but I'm gonna put on a little bit of cream blush. I'm really enjoying these. I figured, you know, I might as well show you like the rest of the makeup that I'm wearing that day, the products that I'm testing and trying. So there's what the blush is looking like. I'm gonna put that on my lips too, and then I'm gonna set my face with powder. This day I'm using the One Size setting powder. I really mixed up my powders and primers through the week that I was trying this, and I wanted to show you kind of some different products. So here is the skin tint's been on about an hour. I'm looking glowy, but it's looking nice. You can definitely tell that this is not like a full coverage foundation, but it looks great. Here I am in the sunlight, and I always feel like sunlight is a natural filter. Well, I'm standing in front of a window, but sunlight just makes everything look perfect. This is a 7-hour check-in, and this is me sitting at my desk. I'm working, so I have really warm lighting. This is just lighting from my lamp. And then here is the end of the day. This is just me in my bedroom with my lamp lighting again. And everything is looking great, so great. I'm trying to get really up close, but you can see 13 hours. I tried to zoom in a little bit more so you can see how great everything is wearing. So that is gonna be the end of day one with our mattifying primers, mattifying powders. Now for day two, I'm gonna go in with the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I absolutely love this primer, but I didn't really want to go for mattifying products this day. So here is the skin tint on my skin. You can see my texture, but it definitely evens things out. So I recently got this Rare Beauty blush. This is the Soft Pinch blush. I thought I would just show you me putting it on, testing it out. I'm here, I'm using it, why not show you? I thought this was really pretty. But for the concealer, I'm wearing a Morphe concealer. I try to really switch things up when I do these wear tests so y'all can see. This is a Smashbox setting powder, and this is not really a mattifying powder. Like it definitely makes things a little bit matte, but it's nowhere near my mattifying primers. I'm using my Morphe Cloud Veil Soft Glow kind of finishing powder. So this one is a little bit glowy, and here is the makeup once it's on for an hour. So if you look back at the first day where I was using the mattifying products, you can definitely see that those mattifying primers, mattifying powders make a difference, right? Like I wanted to switch it up from day to day so you could see glow versus matte. Here is a super close check-in after 4 hours of wear. I think it's looking really great, even with kind of the non-mattifying products in my oily skin. Now, 8 hours in front of a window, in front of the sun, my skin looks so warm. I did not really want to color correct or anything, though. I wanted you to see how it looked like in the sun. It filters, right? But anyways, look at my skin. It's not breaking up. Yes, I'm oily at the end of day two, but the makeup didn't break up on me. It's not like it's separated. It's just oily on top. I could blot, I'm sure. I just don't like to blot on these wear tests. I want to show you how it is. If you do your makeup, you leave it alone, you don't mess with it. This is where we're going to end day two. Now that you've seen the 2-day wear test, you've seen it with different powders, you've seen it with different primers, you've seen me apply it, I want to tell you my thoughts, because this skin tint, I do feel like it does what it says it will do. Is it going to be my personal favorite? No. I love a good medium coverage matte, semi-matte foundation. I have oily skin. I just love the look of kind of cloud-like, blurry, matte skin, and then I like to add glow with powder products or highlighter, things like that. That's gonna be my favorite always. But I have to say, I really like this skin tint. I really like it. I got several compliments on my skin when I wore this. I wore this on days where I was super active. I wore this on days where I was staying home. And I think if you were looking at this product and you're wondering, is it gonna do what it says it will do? Is it going to give me a skin-like finish? Is it going to be dewy? Is it going to be light coverage? Is it going to be long wear even on oily skin? Is it going to feel hydrating? Yes, 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 yes. It's going to do all of those things. I think if you have dry skin, if you have normal skin, this is going to be even better for you. For me, I had to pair this with my mattifying primers to really, really love it. But I think this skin tint is a win. It's a win. It does what it says it will do. It's not matte. I didn't expect it to be matte. I think it's looking great. I've had my makeup now on for like 4 hours today at the time that I'm filming this. So you can see how it's looking, and overall I'm really enjoying it. I do want to show you some swatches next to some other foundations too, so that you can see in case you are around my shade, or maybe you were trying to decide if you should go lighter or deeper. Maybe some swatches next to other popular foundations, other skin tints will be helpful. So to start off, I have shades 7 and 9 in my Milk Hydro Grip Tint. here are these two shades and we'll swatch next to them. I want to show these shades next to the Ilia Super Serum Skin Tint, and I'm going to start with shade 11.5. This is medium with golden olive undertones. Next is shade 12.75, and this is medium deep with olive undertones. Next is the Denona Beauty Yummy Skin Serum Skin Tint in the shade 9. This is medium to tan skin with neutral olive undertones. This is the Fenty Ease Drop. I absolutely love this, but it is a lot more coverage, so I wouldn't really say these compare. I'm showing it next to shade 14, which is medium with warm olive undertones. So if I'm looking at my skin tints, I would say this is one of the top skin tints in my collection because it does last. And a lot of times skin tints just don't last for me. Some of my other favorites would be like the Denona skin tint. I really like that one because it's long wear as well, but it does have different claims. So I will definitely reach for this more. I could definitely see myself using this on days where I want to do something kind of quick. Out the door, I want to look glowy, healthy, dewy. I want to look like skin. I mean, I love makeup. Like, I love the getting ready process. I love to do a full face, and I think this skin tint works with my full face too, but it's also really beautiful, just kind of easy and effortless. I definitely did that some this week as well. I love doing these foundation review wear tests. I love testing them with different primers, different powders, testing them on different days, giving you check-ins, giving you different lighting, giving you like close-ups, all of that. I enjoy it so much. So please do stick around, subscribe, check out some of my other videos. If you love makeup, I would love to chat with you down in the comments. Let me know if you're into this one.